Hello, beautiful beings. How are you? Happy pre-full moon from the mountains of Peru. I am so excited to come on here and go live with you to chat, to connect, and to share the magic as we move into this Aries full moon. I thought I would just do a little live check in, bring some energy here, bring some excitement, and share some really exciting things for you all. So, if this is your first time here, hello and welcome to the space. Happy full moon in Aries. It's currently the day before the eve. And if you see this the day of, it is the day of the Aries full moon. This Aries full moon is really calling us to bring the fire in our spirit to clear and cleanse our inner battles, our inner sabotage, our inner critic, and allowing that to really dissolve during this full moon so we can step into the new seasons. Now that our inner leaves have shifted, we're now being asked to step into the new. And this is why I want to come on here with this very divine timing offering that's going to be happening tomorrow, and it's free. So, my intention here, my prayer here is to share a little bit more. I've been getting a lot of questions through email, through Instagram, through the messages, and I thought I would just come here and just share some clarifications as well as share a little bit of what's to come for this Aries full moon and why it's so important. So, what I can ask from you is to share this, let me know where you're tuning in. If you're live and if you're watching the replay, let me know, #replay. And how are you feeling for this Aries full moon? What's coming up for you? What are the major themes? I have a full energy update that I talk about that I posted like yesterday. So go check it out. Hello, greetings. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for your magic. Um, so go check it out and just tune in, see what's coming through. I talk about plant medicines to work with. I talk about a full moon ritual, and I talk about some card pulls that might be very supportive for you. So again, super excited. So let's get into breaking the thorns. South Florida, hello, hello, goddesses. Okay, so breaking the thorns, breaking through the thorns. What does that mean? There's a reason why I'm doing this live here on the balcony of a very great sister of mine. And I want to bring you into a story of telling that is very timely for this Aries full moon with you. Um, and I'm going to share more about this as we start our big, amazing 3-day workshop starting tomorrow. And again, if this is new to you and you're curious, what is this all about? I'm going to share a little bit more and talk a little bit about it. And if you already are registered, let me know down below with the rainbow emoji and saying that you're coming. I love to hear that you guys are coming. Super excited. Hello, Netherlands. Welcome, welcome. Keep sharing the love. Keep sharing how you're feeling, where you're tuning in the chat, in the comments. Like I said, I love reading them. So I was here 4 months ago, almost 4 months, July, August, September, October, almost 4 months ago. Insane, crazy, complete transformation in every essence. Been a long time coming. Yes. Call that in, love. So 4 months ago, I was here in Peru, in the Sacred Valley. Maybe you can't see because of the lighting, but the mountains are behind me. The apus are behind me, the energy of the mountains. I hope you can feel it through the screen. And I just finished holding a 26-day shamanic initiation supporting the Shipibo in the jungle of Peru, and assisting a beautiful master, deep master plant dieta, learning about the wisdom of the elders, learning about the wisdom of the Shipibo, and going into their deep healing of these amazing 10 souls. And I always tell people, whether you hold space or not, like each and every single person goes through an initiation. And that's why I love being able to connect with you all on YouTube and to chat with you and to connect with you in retreats, and whether it's one-on-ones, groups, all the things, because together we heal and we allow ourselves to really look at our inner template. And this Aries full moon is really calling us to do that. Full moons are all about releasing. It's about letting go. It's about dissolving energies that don't serve us. And even deeper, specifically with the Aries, it's bringing in this fire, the fire, our inner fire, and how there's a duality of fire. You know, fire can be used to build things and it can be used to remove things, right? So in this Aries full moon, we're being asked, how is our inner fire of our spirit supporting us to create the new cycle that we're stepping into? And also, the other side of that, where is that fire also in our inner being, that responsibility of our energetic being, where it might be self-sabotaging, where we're getting wrapped up in the negative thoughts, where we're thinking that we're behind, where we're thinking that the season that we're in, we're rejecting that season and allowing us ourselves to step into peace after this Aries full moon. So I share this to you because 4 months ago, on these same lands that I'm in here, on the same lands that I'm going to be channeling with you tomorrow for Breaking Through the Thorns 3-day free workshop with the energies of the full moon, with us breaking our thorns for the feminine, the sisters, the women, all the beings here. I share this to you because when I stepped into the mountains of Sacred Valley to integrate, I didn't know that I would receive this very deep, potent message. And this potent message is the reason why I am opening these 3 days to share this wisdom with you. And this message came from the beautiful plant spirit, a plant spirit that I connected with for quite a while. And interestingly enough, my mother also connected with it. And as I speak to you now, it's really interesting because I just feel like this full circle of how this medicine, how this plant was weaving in my life since the beginning. And that is the plant of the rose. So this brought me to this deep, 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 deep potent, after holding a group for 26 days, to go deep with the white rose, to go deep into a over 2 month deep devotion with the white rose. And in this devotion, I received deep healing, but I also received deep messages and wisdom that is going to support the collective in all our relations. So about a couple days after the retreat, I spent 5 hours typing as fast as my fingers could, receiving this channeled message that has created something that honestly I think is one of the most biggest things that I can ever share with you here. So I share this to you because breaking through the thorns is getting to know our inner thorns. What are the inner sufferings, the inner pains, the inner shadows, whether we've repeated them over and over again, whether we're just finding them out now, whether they're in our ancestral lineage, whether they're in our environments, whatever it is, and allowing us to come into community to get to know and for you to be your own healer, to understand the power and also the duality of our inner thorns. In this process of the 3 days that we'll be doing together, we will be going through deep, potent codes, and it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow in this deep, potent space at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I want to invite you here for an hour and 15 minutes to go deep into this process. You guys can go check in the chat. It's also going to be in the link down below for you to sign up. We have it posted there for you. And all you have to do is just register and you will have access to this. Now, what makes this very special and why it's very potent is there's only a limited time that this will be available. I'm only offering this for a period of time. Why is that? Because for me, this is an opportunity for you to show up for your inner thorns, right? And as much as there will be a recording, I know a lot of you have been asking, Shika, will there be a recording? 100%. I want you to be able to rewatch it, re-listen to it. And every single time you do, you are going to receive so much deep medicine because that's what I want for you. I want you to walk out at the end of the 3 days feeling something has shifted. That is my job. That is my prayer for you. Okay. And we got a full moon that's supporting us in the process of that. A full moon that is literally activating your inner ceremony. Okay. So this beautiful space, like I said, will be starting, and I'll tell you the times because I've been having some questions. It's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern Time on October 17th, October 18th. It's going to be at 4 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then also on October 19th at 1 to 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. The time. So I would love for you to come to this space and to deep dive. And in this process, what you can expect is somatic healing, activations, teachings, storytelling, integration with a collective of very powerful feminine women. This specific space is for women. It's for the grandmother. It's for the sister. It's for the feminine that feels lonely, the feminine that feels like, am I healing? Am I going through this? What is going on? The feminine that feels alone, the feminine that knows that they have an inner medicine being, an inner healer within themselves, but also has constantly been the caretaker for other people. And guess what? These 3 days you get to receive. That's all you got to do. Show up, receive, that's it. Okay? In this process, we're going to be going through 3 layers. We're going to go into the thorns, we're going to go into the sweetness of the blooms, and we're going to go into the truth and opening of your inner queen, freeing your inner queen. So as I say these words, going back and pulling you back to the Aries full moon in the energy, this Aries full moon is really cultivating us to bring that fire and ask yourself, am I working with the Aries full moon to release something that will create space, or to release something that will allow me to tune into a lesson that I need to listen to, hear, and tune into the medicine of what is here for me? Right? So I do believe that when we hit these layers of ourselves, whether it's the shadow, the higher self, whatever words that you want to connect to the versions of you, all is welcomed. That every time we hit that, there is a lesson, there is an opportunity, and there's a gift there. But in order for us to do that, we have to be our true, authentic self. And in this process, as I share with every single one of my clients, this is a healing that we're going to be doing together. And I'm going to share this with you. This is not a space where I'm going to be all love and light, right? For our light to be brighter, we have to tune into the shadow parts that are dimming our light. And these are the thorns. These are the parts that we're going to look at. These are the things we're going to get to know. These are the parts we're going to love and understand. We're not going to change them. We're not going to shift them. We're not going to be like, oh, you got to, what are you? This makes me, we're going to see it fully in its truth and honor every single layer of it beyond anything you can explain. And that is going to be so beyond important. With the layers of community, with the layers of being seen, held, and loved in this process is my deepest prayer for each and every single one of you. Okay. So, again, I want to share that. And you can see in the comments, it's posted here. The team's posted it October 17th, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we also have the 18th, 4 to 5:30 p.m. And again, 1 p.m. Eastern time on the 19th. 3 days. Now, a couple things that you need to know that people have been asking. I'm going to answer some frequently asked questions. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Replay, same thing, so I can answer them here live for you, because I want to make sure that you're ready to go. The first thing is what you'll need. What will I need for this process? So you will need a space of quiet solitude so you can devote that time for yourself. I find a lot of people that aren't fully present with workshops or healings. And I know some of you are mothers. I know some of you have a busy life. I get that. But could you just imagine what would it feel like to devote that 1 hour, that hour and a half for yourself, to help you with your energies, to support your life, to free you and to step you into what you want to be, what you are wanting to create within yourself, the woman, the queen that you want to be within yourself? What would that feel like? And if this is something that's completely foreign and it's unfamiliar, well, we're going to explore that in the 3 days together. Okay. So make a promise to yourself and do a favor for me. Take this time to just be like, this is my time to devote to me. This is my time to focus on me. Okay. Create those boundaries, practice those boundaries. We're going to talk a little bit about that in the 3 days as well. The second thing you're going to need is a space that you can move, a space you can lie down, a space, get some water, get some tissues. We're going to be crying. We're going to be laughing. We're going to be doing all the things together. It's an open, free space for us to express and to get to know you, right? Another thing as well is a journal, a pen, and an optional aspect. What can I do to activate this process? An altar, sacred items. I welcome that. Maybe a bouquet of roses to activate the thorns, or flowers if that feels good to you. The more energy you put and devotion you put into and prep, into be just being present for the space, trust me, the more that you will receive. And trust me, you will be completely shifted within the 3 days that we work together. Something will shift. Now, the second thing is something will shift, as I mentioned. And one of the things I always share with people is sometimes when things shift, it feels unfamiliar. It feels scary. It feels nerve-wracking, right? Put a fire emoji if you know what I'm talking about when you've gotten through a change in the comments and it feels unfamiliar. You know you're doing the work, you know you're doing the healing and all the things, but it just feels weird, right? So one of the biggest things I can say is we're going to just do a little test here, that in these 3 days, if there's something that feels uncertain, something that feels new, I just want you to put it in a little golden chest and just say, we're going to put this in the exploration of possibilities. And what that means is like maybe a month from now, it's going to click. Maybe 2 years from now, it's going to click. Maybe at night when you're doing your meditation, it's going to click. We don't know. There are so many times I've done ceremonies, whether it's a plant medicine ceremony, whether it's working with my mentors and my teachers, and something doesn't land because at that point, my energy is holding so many other beliefs and patterns that I'm not even aware of from my ancestors, from my childhood, from certain parts of my life. And because all of those different patterns are within my being, I find it really hard for me to be open to that perspective, right? And I always say, take what resonates, throw out what doesn't. And even more, take what resonates and put what doesn't in this chest because it might resonate super soon. And it might resonate maybe very later, many years. Who knows? That is the great mystery of this healing process that we all are in. Every single one of us, me, you, all of us. Okay. The third thing I'm going to share with you is know that we are a community. My biggest intention for these 3 days is for you to connect with other feminine women, beings that are here that want to feel supported as much as you are, that are doing this deep work and are ready to connect with you. And trust me, by the end of the 3 days, you will. And this is what brings me to the next part. We will be having a private group that you will have to add yourself to. So make sure you check your spam and your email. I've had a few people say they couldn't find it. So check your email. You may get it a few moments after registering, but if for any reason you don't find it, just email the team and we will support you. Okay. We have a beautiful support team here that will help you, support you, and make sure that you have it. You will get all recordings after. However, there is a caveat. For all of you that are going live on the Breaking Through the Thorns workshop during this beautiful full moon in Aries, you will receive a very big surprise on the last day. This is only going to be accessible for those who show up live. If you do the recording, great, you get the healing. But if you don't show up live, you will not have this awesome opportunity. And trust me, a lot of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, I should have gone live. So go live. And the more you go live, and I'll talk more about this on day 1, the more opportunity you have for this very big surprise on the last day. Okay. So again, my biggest reminder for you is to make sure you come live if you can. Make that time, you know? And honestly, I'll be honest with you. Whenever I do workshops like that, even for myself, whether it's my teachers or people that I want to involve in their workshops and get to know as well, I am more likely to show up for myself if I schedule it and show up live. If it's recorded, I'm less likely to show up. I don't know about you. If you know what you know, right? You'll make excuses, it's busy, blah, blah. And before you know it, it'll be the last day that you have access to this 3-day workshop recording and you won't have access to it anymore. So the healing is here, the support is here, and now the ball's in your court. It's up to you to decide where you're going to go with it and how you're going to go with it. Okay. The last thing I want to share is a couple things. So make sure you add yourself to the group. This is super important. You will get an email with details of what you need. Okay. Feel free to share. Share on Instagram, tag. Okay. This is also going to be really exciting as well. I'll share more about this, but share. Get as many women, your grandmother, your auntie, your sister, whatever it is, to come in and support, because the more that we help each other, the better this world becomes for our future generations and the present. And that's my biggest prayer right now with my work, right? It's great that I'm doing all the work here and doing the healing, but if there's anything I've learned with space holding, with helping people, with being a teacher as well, is that it is super, super important that we know that community is key. Then we can't do it alone, right? So if for any reason you're feeling that, you don't have a community, you're scared of growing your community beyond what you know, come to this 3-day. You are going to get a lot from this. Okay. What else was there? Another question that someone had. Is there any questions? Let me know in the chat, by the way, if you have any questions. Bring water to stay hydrated. That's another thing I forgot as well. I don't know if I said that. Tea, water, whatever that you need. Who's excited for Breaking Through the Thorns? I'm so excited. We're starting tomorrow. It's less than 24 hours away. Now, if you're excited as I am, you haven't registered. Again, the link is down in the description and also in our chat. Okay, so go press it, register, thank me later. Okay. A couple other things I want to share is that You will get the recording about an hour after each one. So make sure you check your email, check your spam, that you will get a recording for each one. Okay. So I feel like that's it for all of the things for breaking through the thorns. And one thing I'm going to leave with you is, could you let me know what is something that you want to break through? What is something right now in your life? Hello, Texas in the house. What is something right now in your life that you want to break through? What is something that scares you to break through? What is something that you has come and loomed into your mind or your energy or your intuition to break through? 2211. Take that action to those new beginnings, y'all. So, what are the things that you feel you want to break through right now? Okay. Hold that, explore that, bring that to the workshop tomorrow, because it's going to unlock you in a lot more. Okay. So, you are going to feel a lot of energies. We're going to be feeling the Apus, the mountains here in the back in Peru from the Sacred Valley that I'm in right now, that are going to be receiving so much medicine for you to receive here. You're going to be feeling so much medicine. Hello, woo, we got somebody's registering, celebrating you. You are coming. Celebrating to all your relations. You're doing the work as well. Masak, thank you so much for being and doing the work you are. All those who are registering, I'm celebrating you. But we're going to be having the plants. We're going to be having the medicine. We're going to be having your guides, your ancestors, weaving together in the middle to support you. Now, another thing as well is tune into, this is a whole depth of, and what this Aries full moon is letting go of this feeling that we have to do it alone. This is a collective reading that will be shown between now and November 20th. So between now and November 20th, the biggest thing that's coming up and the biggest thorns collectively we're breaking is anything that doesn't feel at home to us. Anything that doesn't feel true is going to be exposed and brought into our space for us to clear and clean up. Right? So again, the job of this is to clear and cleanse whatever you need, to bring that fire and work with that grandfather fire spirit to hold you in the medicine that is coming for you soon. And it's really soon. Okay? So again, if you are a grandmother, a mother, a feminine, a woman, someone that has gone through their spiritual journey, feels lonely, feels this sense of stuck, feels, am I healing? Am I not healing? If you feel this sense of any of that, and you're relating to anything I share here, you resonate with this, you want community, you want support, you want to heal together, not hold it alone, please register to Breaking Through the Thorns. It will do you so much and more. Question, registered, about how long is each day? So each day we have an hour to an hour and a half session. So starting tomorrow, and it will be all shared, it's in the chat, October 17th, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Then we have October 18th, 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's an hour and a half. It's going to be a deep healing, so it's a little bit longer. And then October 19th, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Again, everything will be recorded. However, if you come alive, you will get out extra something. And I will only announce it on the last day. So for those of you who participate in whatever I share on the first day and come live, guess what? You're about to get a lot of abundance and some. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So I think that's it. If there's any other questions, let me know. Just found your channel today and signed up. Oh, hello, Simone K. Welcome. So happy to have you here. Let me know who else is registered. Let me know if there's any other questions. I think I'll leave it there. If you would like to learn more about the Aries full moon, I have a full energy update and a short that I did, a full longer one and a short. Go check it out. Go register for Breaking Through the Thorns. It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it too. And make sure you read that email that we send to you so you can make sure you're all prepared for this amazing 3-day workshop. And share with your friends, share with your family, share with other people. We're going to heal together. We're going to expand the collective, and we're going to just do the thing. Okay. Celebrating you, Ashley, for registering as well. I love you all so much. Keep the magic going. I will see you in less than 24 hours, bringing you that energy from the mountain. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Love you.